purpose discovery is a vital part of your life and needs not to be ignored because it plays a vital role in the choices you make and the level of expression you give to your life. Every creation has a purpose for its existence, and when the purpose of a thing is not known, obvious they say is inevitable. Now, what makes life worth living is when you discover something to live for, something that makes you want to leave your footprints on the sands of time, and more so, something to die for. On that note, I'll be taking you through the journey of purpose discovery. Now, if this sounds like something you are interested in, you definitely want to keep watching. I am Oluebube Emeka, and this is Wonder Thoughts. And welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Oluebube Emeka, and I am very passionate about human development and also making an impact in people's lives. I want to leave my footprints on the sands of time. Hence the reason I'm filming this video, alright? So before you understand the journey of purpose discovery, I need you to understand the three kinds of life. Once you're able to understand this, it will help you to know the kind of life you need to live or you would want to live. Now, this promises to be interesting, and I'm so happy to be talking to you on this platform. Now, before we start, how about you subscribe to my YouTube channel, because this is value packed, and trust me, you will not regret it. And also put on your notification bell so that way you'll be notified when I post any video, and trust me, you wouldn't want to miss a thing. Alright, so how about we start already? The first kind of life is the wasted life. Now, this is when an individual makes non-profitable use of his or her life. A person in this category basically lives life as though there is nothing to live for. Now, few things are specific with people in this category. There is no sense of vision or purpose discovery. There is no quest for self-development. There is high acceptance of the comfort zone. Basically, this person lives life as though he or she came to occupy space, and when he or she is done, they go. So what I'm trying to say is that the person in this category basically does not have any impact he or she makes in life. There is no footprints in the sands of time. When this kind of person dies, nothing is remembered of him or her. The person basically dies as though he or she never existed. This person basically does not see the need to improve the level of, capacity he or she already has. I'm talking about mental capacity, spiritual capacity, intellectual capacity. One thing about people in this category is the fact that they get to make poor choices in life. And that's because the kind of life you want to live determines the kind of choices you make in life. Another thing is that this person makes poor choices in friendship. This person basically allows anybody to choose him or her as a friend. There is no need to have certain kind of friends around you. If you're in this category, you would notice that you're not so particular about the kind of friends you have in your life. You're not particular about the negative influences over your life. You're not particular about the kind of friends that walk into your life and walk out your life at any time. You're not vision oriented. Therefore, you don't even care if you need vision oriented friends like you. Because if you're vision oriented, you would want to be associated with people that are vision oriented like you. People that are basically people oriented like you. So when you're in this category, you don't care about this kind of friends. You just want to enjoy life as it goes. You go to school, you just club, you party, you do whatever you want to do, and life goes on. You don't live your life as though you have something to give to the world. You don't live your life as though you have something, some sort of solution to give to any problem in this life. You just move on like there is nothing happening to you. So you make poor choices in life, you make poor choices in friendship, you make poor choices in career path, you make poor choices in everything basically. Like, there is so much careless attitude when it comes to God's will, because like it or hate it, there is something God has brought you in this life for. There is a particular purpose He brought you here for. So when you're in this category, you notice that you don't even care about God's plan for your life. You don't even believe you're here for something. You don't even believe that there is something you can offer to the world. You basically just don't care about, anything. Nothing bothers you. Nothing makes you lose sleep at night. Nothing makes you think about what can I do to the world? What can I offer? What is that thing about me that is so important and so unique that the world needs me for? This person does not even care about any of these things. What matters to him or her is the fact that he or she wants to enjoy life, and just make the best out of it by just making him or herself happy and just die like that. Another thing about people in this category is the fact that they do not understand the need for formation process. There is no sense of, urgency. There is no sense of formation. They don't think, oh, I need to go through the process of formation just to become what God wants me to be in the future, just so I can be exactly how God wants me to be. When you understand that there is somewhere you're going to and God brought you here for a reason, you would understand the fact that you need to go through formation processes so that God can mold you into who you should be, into how you need to be, because you would have some character flaws that would somehow disturb you in the future, that will somehow hinder the progress of where you're going to. So you understand the fact that I need to go through that formation process so that God can take away certain things in me that do not fit for where I'm going to. There is a need for me to let go of some character flaws. There is a need for me to let go of certain weaknesses that would hinder my progress in the future. And one thing is certain: the snake you don't kill in Genesis will become a python in Revelation. Trust me. The second kind of life is the spent life. Now, unlike the individual in the wasted life category, the person in the spent life category understands the need for self-development, understands the need for purpose discovery, understands the need for, vision, and is passion-oriented as well. But the difference is that this person in this category lives life for him or herself. He is not people-driven, he is self-driven. All the self-development process is basically to make himself better, not necessarily to impact into people's lives, just because he wants to be better for himself. This person basically does not think about people. He is not people-oriented. He is self-focused. He or she lives selfishly and uses every achievement in life for self-gratification, for self-satisfaction, and doesn't think about any other person. Now, just like the individual in the first category, the person in this category also makes poor choices in life. And that's because he or she makes choices that only favor him or her. Now, the next kind of life is the invested life. A person in this category understands the need for self-development, understands the need for purpose discovery, and also understands the need to channel it in the right direction. This particular individual is purpose-driven, vision-oriented, and people-oriented as well. There's a huge gap between the individual in this category and the individual in the two categories I mentioned before now. The individual in this category makes good choices in life because he or she understands that whatever he or she is supposed to be doing right now has a connection to the purpose he or she is called for. The next thing about an individual in this category is that he or she is vision and people oriented and sees making an impact as the utmost priority in life. He or she lives with a consciousness of accountability to God and understands the need to go through formation process to meet up with the target, which is making an impact in people's lives. It's one thing to have your purpose in life or to understand your purpose in life, but it's also another thing to be molded into it, to be, processed, to go through that formation process, because once God puts you through the process of formation, he has placement in mind. It's just like a cake basically. The baker needs to bake you, the baker needs to form you, the baker needs to remove excesses, remove impurities in you, so that when he serves you to the nation or to the people that need you, you would have a satisfactory taste to them. God does not waste resources. God does not waste people. God does not waste purpose. When he pushes you to a nation or to people, to affect their lives, he wants you to meet up to the expectation. He wants you to meet up to what he has in mind for you. He or she understands that there are God-given potentials laid inside and goes through the formation process to make sure that these potentials are not dormant. He understands the need to give it expression and also channel it to the right direction of making impact in people's lives. He or she does not see life as just a stroll. He or she understands that life is a journey and you need to make it a good one. And that's because this person wants to invest in people's lives. There is that sense of investment when it comes to this person. He or she sees the need to just make impacts in people's lives, no matter how little, because he or she understands the value of life. There is value placed in people's lives. And when you understand that, it would affect the kind of decisions you make in life, the kind of choices you make in life, and the kind of life you would want to live. So on that note, what kind of life would you want to live? What kind of life do you want to live? How about you drop your answers on my comment section? All right, I would love to read your answers. In the next video, I'll be sharing with you specific ways to understand your purpose in life. And trust me, it's going to be amazing. This is just to lay a foundation for you to understand what I'm talking about. All right. Now, this is not a monologue. This is a dialogue. So I would appreciate it if you drop your comments on the comment section. Let me read your thoughts. And I have other amazing videos on my channel. Go ahead and click on any of these videos, and trust me, you will not regret it, because this channel is truly value packed. Okay, guys, until next time, stay fabulous and stay healthy. I love you to the moon and back. Mwah.